You have almost certainly seen the pitch. A voice promises you can start making money online today, even with zero experience. They point you towards a very specific stack of tools. You write a script with ChatGPT, generate a professional voiceover with 11 Labs, or quickly design graphics with Canva. The software actually delivers on the promise of speed. You can create a polished, coherent piece of digital media in minutes, bypassing the years of technical training that used to be a prerequisite for entering these fields. When the technical difficulty of a task evaporates, it becomes easy to mistake the speed of creation for the ease of monetization. The tools to create digital products are now available to everyone. That means the ability to profit from those products is harder than it has ever been. Think about the baseline economics. If anyone with a laptop can access enterprise-level production software for $20 a month, why would a client pay you $50 an hour to use it for them? This is the zero-barrier paradox of the modern freelance economy. When the friction to create a digital asset, like a blog post or a logo, drops to near zero, the market value of that raw asset also drops to near zero. This chart shows how that dynamic plays out. As AI tool accessibility goes up, the value of basic freelance output crashes. Look at where these lines intersect. That is the moment a client realizes they can just click a button themselves. Low technical barriers have simply moved the competition downstream. Success now depends entirely on how you find clients and package your services. Let's apply this reality to the first major category of AI side hustles: freelance service arbitrage. Arbitrage is the practice of profiting from price differences across different markets. The standard advice is to offer content writing or design on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork, using ChatGPT or Canva to do the heavy lifting in minutes. This matrix shows the true return on investment for this specific workflow, breaking down the software, the hype, the hidden inputs, and the real outcomes. For ChatGPT and Canva, the pitch is instant money, but the real outcome is generic content that looks exactly like your competitors. The hidden input column shows the labor the tutorials skip, the time spent pitching and competing for low-margin work in a market where everyone is using the same shortcuts. You are entering a marketplace where everyone has the exact same software advantage. The only way to win a contract is charging less money and delivering work faster. Relying strictly on the speed of AI to pump out raw deliverables leads to burnout rather than financial stability. This problem scales up with the speed of the software. Take Durable AI, a platform that pushes production speed to its absolute limit. You type in a prompt, and in less than 30 seconds, it generates a fully coded, designed, and hosted digital storefront. Generating a complete site in half a minute is an incredible feat of engineering, but it ignores the reality of local commerce. A local plumber or accountant doesn't buy a website because they want a digital brochure. They write a check because they need lead generation and paying customers. To make that instantly generated website actually rank on Google and capture local traffic, you have to possess advanced skills in search engine optimization, or SEO, the process of improving a site's visibility for relevant search queries. A perfectly generated AI website is financially worthless without the human strategy required to drive people through its digital doors. The same friction applies to the second major category: mass-produced content automation, specifically faceless video channels. The model relies on pairing Pictory AI's text-to-video engine with 11 Labs' realistic voice generation. You feed in a script, and the system outputs a complete video without you ever stepping in front of a lens. The appeal is obvious: passive, scalable ad revenue without any personal exposure or vulnerability. But the platforms distributing this content are prioritizing human authenticity. If your channel triggers their spam filters, your reach drops to zero. The people making money with this model are enduring months of unpaid consistency. They test niches and optimize their video hooks for weeks before seeing a single cent in ad revenue. Because the internet is flooded with millions of hours of AI-generated media, the baseline standard to capture human attention has risen. Automated content only scales if the underlying human idea is exceptional. Mediocrity delivered at scale is simply categorized as spam. So how does a pragmatic operator actually position themselves to capture wealth using these tools right now? You have to accept the rule of this new economy. Clients pay for solved problems, not for the underlying AI software used to solve them. This chart tracks the effort required on the x-axis against financial impact on the y-axis. The bottom left quadrant, selling raw AI output, makes you entirely replaceable. To command premium rates, you must move to the top right quadrant, AI-assisted solution building, delivering massive impact by solving complex problems. Artificial intelligence must be viewed strictly as an efficiency multiplier for your brain, never as a replacement for your business strategy. Let's break down exactly what this means for your specific situation, starting with the beginner who has no prior experience. Move away from selling raw services to clients. Instead, use these tools internally to build your own newsletter or niche website. Use the software to rapidly learn foundational business mechanics. If you are an established freelancer, stop selling individual tasks. Use Canva and ChatGPT to bundle full content packages. You can upsell your existing clients on a marketing strategy without increasing your actual working hours. And if you are a solo creator building an audience, tools like 11 Labs and Pictory should only handle the final 10% of your execution. Spend 90% of your effort on market research and ideation. These tools act as the final component that powers a broader human system of research and market timing. In an economy defined by infinite digital abundance, your unique human judgment is the only asset that remains scarce, and therefore it is the only asset that remains highly profitable.